Hi, I'm Lucy from Sew Essential and I'm here today with a roundup of the latest Know Me patterns, which you'll find all of them and the gorgeous fabrics I've picked on our website. I'll pop links to those below, and there's also a link to our weekly newsletter as well. So the first pattern I want to share with you is Know Me 2052. I really like this. I think it's a really contemporary looking design, as most of the Know Me patterns are. They are designed by the online sewing community, so hobbyist sewists are given the opportunity to bring their designs to life, which I love the sort of idea of that. So it's a pair of wide leg trousers which have got a lot of features like a pair of classic jeans. They've got a fly front zip, a waistband, belt loops. There's a classic jeans yoke on the back and patch pockets. And then there's also the option to put big pieces, big patches down the front and the back of the trouser legs as well. And then they're paired with a really contemporary looking oversized shirts. These have been so popular. You know I love them. I've made a few myself. This one's got a drop sleeve, which I really like for that oversized look. It's got a dipped hem at the back. It's got deep cuffs and then that classic shirt yoke at the back. Now, the pattern packet styling is very sort of spring summery, I would say. So a fresh white blouse with some light wash jeans, like jean fabric on the bottom. But I thought what you could do is you could make this into a really lovely evening outfit for winter. Just give you the sizes. So the sizes run from an 8, which is a 31.5 bust, 24 waist and a 33.5 hip. The 26 it goes up to a 26, which is a 48 bust, 41 waist and 50 hip. And the fabrics I thought you could use to create a really lovely evening look with this, especially if you're not into dresses and you prefer separates, is you could make the shirt in this gorgeous ex-designer dead stock fabric that we've got in this season's colour. It's this beautiful red colour with this subtle animal print design on it. And I thought that would pair beautifully with our prestige crepe fabric in black for the trousers. So you'd have a pair of lovely wide leg trousers, and then on the top you'd have this beautiful red oversized contemporary shirt. And I just thought that would make a great evening outfit. You could just pair it with lovely strappy black heels and it would look really chic and sophisticated and modern and contemporary. So that's my first choice. My next one is Know Me 2053 by the Stitch Fits. I really like the designs this lady has come up with so far. Actually, I think hers have probably been my favourite, and this is no different. She's designed a pair of wide leg trousers again, more of a trouser look than a jean look on this one though. High waisted, with a waistband. It looks like a fly front zip and then pleats on the trouser legs, pleats coming from the waistband at the front, and it looks like at the back as well. Welt pockets, so lots of nice design details to get your teeth into. But the other thing I like about a wide leg trouser is that it's going to be easier to fit. You know, okay, you've got to get your waist fit right, but your legs, you know, you haven't got to worry about. The wide leg will accommodate there. So I really like that fact. And then the top that goes with them is made out of a knit fabric, and it's basically like a long sleeve t-shirt top. It's got a nice neckline which kind of is almost like a diamond shape, but what I really like is that there's a channel for ruching at the front in between the bust, and you thread a tie through that channel, tie it at the back, and then that ruches the top at the front and creates some nice shape there. So you've got all the comfort of like a knit top, but you've just got that lovely little design detail there. And again, I thought this could be made perfectly for evening wear in the winter. So I'll show you my fabric choices in a minute. This one runs from a 6 to a 24. So a 6 is a 30.5 bust, 23 waist and a 32.5 hip, and a 24 is a 46 bust, 39 waist and 48 hip. And the fabrics I chose for that one are this gorgeous floral ex-designer dead stock fabric that we've had in, which has been really popular. I've had to reorder this one, and I know why, because it's gorgeous. It'd be great for trousers. It's the perfect weight. It's got a lovely silky wrong side, although I think there might be some lining involved in those trousers. Let me just double check that for you. Yeah, there is some lining. suggested on those trousers. But yeah, it's lovely. It's got this lovely silky soft wrong side to this fabric, which I think is going to be nice against your skin, and the trousers I wouldn't have thought would be fully lined, so you're going to benefit from that anyway. But yeah, I thought that would look great. I know that this was trousers when it was in the shops, when it was originally produced for garments or whatever. So yeah, some nice wide leg trousers in that. And then the top I would just make in a classic black. We've got this lovely, it's the perfect weight for that sort of top. It's called Ritual Jersey. And it's like a silky soft knit fabric. It's really lovely. I've made quite a few things in this myself. And it feels quite dressy because there's almost like a subtle sort of slight sheen to it. And that would look great with those trousers sewn up in that floral print fabric. The next pattern is less dressy. This is definitely more on the casual side, but also quite sort of unique design details on this, shall we say. So it is Nomi 2054, and it's a pair of cargo pants which have been hugely popular in recent years, definitely had a resurgence, that whole 90s vibe, and yeah, I think they've just been really popular and a great thing to have in your wardrobe. And then it's paired with a sweatshirt, but I just want to talk to you in more detail about them. So the cargo pants, they have got a lot of patch pockets on them. So there's 2 patch pockets on each trouser leg on the front and 2 patch pockets on each trouser leg on the back. Personally, I probably wouldn't have all those patch pockets. I'd probably just not bother with them and keep it like more of a clean line on the trouser leg, but that option's there if you want it. And then they tie at the cuff to draw them in at the cuff, so they're more fitted there. But the design detail I really love about these trousers is that the crotch seam comes up and goes diagonally across to the waistband, and then the waistband is fastened with a tie and a D-ring. So just a really nice, interesting design detail there, rather than your classic button and zip or whatever. I just thought that was really quirky and nice. And I remember many, many years ago having a pair of shorts that had that design detail it was like one of my favourite shops, and I absolutely adored them, and I just thought it was really quirky and unusual. So yeah, that's the cargo pants. And then the sweatshirt has got it's just a classic sweatshirt top with a kangaroo pocket, long sleeves. The sleeves look like they're go into an elasticated cuff. There's a hood and a drawstring. And then you've got these little, they're not epaulettes. I don't know what the proper word is for them. Someone tell me in the comments. But there's these little pieces that sort of sit over that come out of the shoulder seam and just sit over the top of the sleeve. So just quite a quirky little design detail there. This one runs up to a size 18, which is a 40 bust, 32 waist and 42 hip, and it starts at a 10, which is a 32.5 bust, 25 waist and 34.5 hip. I'm not sure if there's another size in that one actually, because that seems quite limited, but if there is, it will be available on our website, and I'll put links to all of the patterns, all of the fabrics below for you, so you can check them out on our website. And you know, going on our website and ordering the patterns is one of the great ways you can support us to keep producing this content, so thank you to everyone who does that. But yeah, that's the pattern. So they chose quite sort of bright colours on the pattern packet for that one, but I thought actually you could go more understated because the design details are quite quirky and different. I thought, it'd be nice to make those cargo pants, omit the patch pockets and just have that lovely waist design and really focus on that, and make those in this olive green 7-berry cotton twill fabric that I absolutely love. And then our black sweatshirting fabric pairs beautifully with that, and it's great for this time of year. And I just thought that would make a really lovely outfit and a really lovely version of those cargo pants and sweat top. The next pattern I want to share is Nomi 2057. This is a really cute jacket that I think would be great for autumn, winter time. I think you can, I'm not sure if they tell you to quilt this jacket. I think it is quilted, so that would be quite fun as well. But you've got two options. You've got a funnel collar option. They're both a zip up at the front. There's welt pockets on the front, a yoke on the back and patch pockets on the front. And then you've also got the option to have a hood as well. This runs from a 4 to a 22. So the 4 is a 29.5 bust, 22 waist, 31.5 hip. And the 22 is a 44 bust, 37 waist and 46 hip. And it can be made up in a range of fabrics, pre-quilted fabrics, corduroy, cotton blends, denims, flannels. We've got some lovely flannels on the site that you could use. I was a bit torn about which one to use actually. Wool blends, tweed, so lots of different options, but just a lovely, casual, easy to wear jacket. And I thought it would look great sewn up in our really beautiful autumnal needle cord fabric. We've got some more of this downstairs. It's a lovely ochre or mustardy colour, and it's got a very subtle floral print on it, but I just thought if you sewed that jacket up in that fabric and then paired it with indigo jeans, it would look gorgeous. And yeah, very, very autumnal, that lovely golden vibe. So that was my choice for that one. And then finally, Nomi 2058 is another jacket pattern. This one, it looks like it uses poppers to fasten it. You've got an option for a longer or a shorter jacket, and it's a colour. The idea is it colour blocked. I think this lady, handmade millennial, she seems to make a lot of her designs seem to be colour blocked, and I really like that. I think it's a really fun thing to play around with. It's got welt pockets on the front as well, but it looks like a very simple sort of jacket design. I think it'd be relatively easy to make. A small stand-up collar. It runs from a 6 to a 24, so a 6 is a 30.5 bust, 23 waist, 32.5 hip, and a 24 is a 46 bust, 39 waist and 48 hip. And you can make it in a wide range of fabrics, including sweatshirt fleece. And I thought, oh, that's nice, you know, something nice and casual and warm to wear at this time of year. And I thought, well, why not embrace the colour blocking? We've got two different colour greys in our sweatshirt fabric. So we've got that light grey marl, we've got the charcoal grey, and then we've just had in fairly recently this beautiful fuchsia pink coloured sweatshirt fabric. We've also got a really pretty sort of teal petrol-y coloured one as well. You could pick any of the colours. In fact, we've got a wide range of colours and colour block with those two greys, and I think that would be a really fun project and quite a nice sort of easy way to dip your toe in the water of making jackets and outerwear. It'd be quite a simple sew, I would imagine. So I hope you've enjoyed all of that. As I've said earlier, everything's linked below. You'll find all the patterns and fabrics below. If you like what you see today, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.